Today we're going to walk up to Corfe Castle and make it around. We'll see you in the car park. So we're starting our walk from the car park at Kingston. We're making our way to the road and then turning right. So we're just bearing right now out the car park. We walk forward till we meet the first house and then turn immediate left through the trees. We head straight forward across the front of the garages. We're heading through the wood now towards the gate at the end. You're nearly there.
Are we going to be on TV?
I hope so, mate, I hope so. We go through the gate and turn right. As you can see, it's just a bit misty today. Very warm though. Let's hope it clears time we get to the castle. You're walking with the taxi driver today. In the mist. We're walking past the house on the right hand side. That's a quick shot to our left. As we head downhill, we've got a farm on our left. The mist seems to be clearing a bit as we drop down. Let's hope so. Not far off Swanage here. At the farm we turn left, heading by that building on the right hand side towards the gate. Looks like a water wheel there, look on our right. You can see the cogs on the water wheel. This hadn't run for a long time, but it's nice to see them. So there's a tiny water race running through the farm, and just at the top they've got a big pond. We keep going, and there's a lake in front as well. That's a great old farmhouse, is that? Massive. And as we head forward, in front of us in the mist, we can see the outline of Corfe Castle. We do hope it clears today, but we've got a couple of hours till we get there, so we're hopeful. That's looking left. We just keep heading down the tarmac track. Yeah, we're only about half a mile off now. We're having to make this a very short walk because we don't think the sea fret's gonna move. We keep going over the cattle grid. The countryside is fabulous, but the mist is just holding back our filming. But we keep getting a glimpse of sunshine over my right shoulder. We keep going. The weather keeps teasing us. We've got the castle in the distance there, swirling in the mist. You could almost imagine 20 or 30 knights laying siege. We keep going, heading forwards. We don't think we're 10 minutes from the castle now. That's looking left, and that's looking to our right. That's a couple we met at the start of the walk. They've just bumped into them again. As we get closer, we start bumping into a lot of people. I bet there's a lot of people here today. They look like Nordic walkers with double stick, you know what I mean? We just use one, but the Nordic walking is with two sticks. We're just going to film at random any oldie worldy houses or nice gardens as we go through the village towards the castle. B&B there, but their milk churns are very old. Looks good. Thatch cottage. Absolutely beautiful that. And there we are from the front. Absolutely gorgeous is that. With big buttresses there, look. 3 buttresses keeping it safe. And again, look at that for a house. Fabulous. Flowers and that at the front, it just sort of sets it off. We're still making our way up through the village. We've got the church on our left, look, and the roses coming out the wall. We're heading towards the castle now. We're in the centre now, a lot of people about. We're just going to have a look around and then into the castle. Well, here we are, Corfe Castle. We're going to have a look round in about another 20 minutes, but that's about the best we can get. Still slightly misty, but I think that'll do. This was sacked by Oliver Cromwell, as he did with a lot of the castles in England after the Civil War. Everything's just filmed at random. We're in the centre. We're just in the churchyard now, but we've heard the steam train, so we'll have a look at that before we go into the castle. That's just looking into the church. There's a flower festival on tomorrow. We're just going to have a quick look at Corfe station before we go up to the castle. We're just stood on the footbridge at the station, and you can see Corfe Castle. Still in the mist though. It's just a shame it's not sunny today, it really is. But it's beautiful. We're just at the end of the platform at the other side now. There's some old steam engines at the other side, or steam trains. We're going to have a quick look at them and then we're going to go to the castle. There's so much to see in Corfe Castle that we still haven't been up to the castle. Just reminds you of the Second World War. It has that feel about it. It's beautiful, oldie worldy. And in them days most people would be smoking woodbines. That's looking to the right hand side as we go over the bridge, but just to our right we've got an old army truck there that used to act as a canteen in the Second World War, and an old, you know, engine there, look. We're just inside the tiny museum. It's free. The loco inside the museum was built in 1874. This one was built in 1893. Oh, just the steam train's coming. Here we are. Everybody out. And there's the unit, or loco should I say. Pulling away now. Well, that's it, Corfe Castle now. So we're going in now to have a look. We've got a big moat just down below. As we get through the castle gates, it looks like some sort of a reenactment here. Well, there seems to be a lot happening today. Inside the castle, there's a trebuchet just to our right there, look. Going into various tents and just filming at random because we don't know what we're going to see. That looks like the food in that there.
Dad, Daddy.
Looks like they're putting coals in the oven there. And there's some bread she's just cooked. There's cooking utensils at the back. And there's the mobile oven. And there we are, he's in period costume there, look. And a cannon there. Bloke there explaining how the cannon works. We're going to make our way a bit higher now. The castle was built by William the Conqueror and extended over the years. It was blown up in 1646 after the Civil War by Oliver Cromwell. But what's left of it is very impressive. We're going further up now. We're looking through the battlements now. We can see a thatched cottage there, look. There you can see a tiny, well I wouldn't say tiny, there you can see an arrow slit. It's about 3 or 4 foot high, but only about 1.5 to 2 inch wide. We just keep heading uphill. That's where we're going to go, up there. We just keep filming at random. That's looking back, as you can imagine. The higher we get, the more it's going to blow, but you can see Corfe Castle village. We're still making our way up. That's a view through an arrow slit there, look. There's a view from one of the corners. Well, if anybody attacks this side, I think we're pretty safe. Yeah, it looks like they were making sure nobody else would inhabit Corfe Castle. Certainly caused a bit of damage with gunpowder by the look of it. Well, we keep going up. Well, as we've got some more height, let's just have a look. That's just below us. Probably about 80 feet below, I'd say. As you can see, there's plenty of view if they get attacked. A fabulous place to build a castle. We're certainly high up now, the wind's whistling through the ruins. We're out the wind again, just a bit breezy, but not the really strong wind it was on the top. Like I say, everything's at random, but it's a fabulous sight. It really is. It's probably the best castle we've ever been in, and we've been in a lot. There's plenty here to see, loads of it. If you look to the left hand side of our picture, you can see the railway with the famous steam trains. You can see the lean on the wall where it was probably blown up by dynamite, but it's still standing since Oliver Cromwell's time. Well, we're going to make our way down soon. If the weather was a bit better today, the views from the top of Corfe Castle would be absolutely stunning, they really would, but that's pretty good anyway. Warm enough but overcast, but at least the mist cleared. We're going to make our way down now. Well, this is our last shot up here now. So we're heading back into town now to pick up our walk. We're just filming one or two plaques. It's easier to show you on video than probably read it. We're just going to film this. We're heading forward now, past the church. That'll be on our left hand side. Just look at the different shapes of all them roofs there. It's brilliant, is this, ace. We keep going. As the road starts to bend to the right, we turn left at the signpost. The footpath sign says Kingston. We turn right there, but this is a picnic area with picnic tables. We head forward, we can see the gate. We're heading forward to the left hand corner of the field. You can see the gate. As we leave Corfe Castle, let's just show you some of the surrounding countryside. Now the mist cleared, we can do that. So let's look left. Right, let's turn round and keep going. We just keep heading forward now. Houses on our left, houses in front. At the end of the field, we turn left, signpost, Kingston. We come out at a road and head straight forward up the cul-de-sac. We're walking up a tiny alley, houses either side. Within a couple of minutes we can see Kingston in front of us, but we drop down into the dip and bear off left towards the gate and the road. We cross straight over the road. We head forward to the waymarker sign. You'll see the arrow is missing, but just bear off right, downhill. Cattle's about 6 foot in front and 20 feet in front. They're not bothered, as long as you're not too noisy. Well, I'm a bit, but you know, we don't make a big noise if we can help it. But she's happy enough, just chewing away there, look. Well, we keep going. We're heading down, crossing the bridge. It's just a bit misty at top, but you can see the church, Kingston. That's where we're going. This is another new walk, so Janice's map reading. She says just keep heading forward, keeping the hedge on our left hand side. Walk forward 100 yards, just past the shed. You'll see the gate, straight through. In the next field we turn right, following the hedge. At the end of the field we turn right. We just look back and the sun's come out. We could have done with this morning. At least it'll give us a chance to show you some of the beautiful Dorset countryside. We turn round and keep going now. The next gate's in the corner of the field, straight through, walking slightly uphill with the trees on our right. That's looking left. We're at the top of the field now. We can see a gate that's hidden by undergrowth. Straight through. As you go through the gate, just keep bearing left. Ignore the big iron gate on your right. That's not the right way. Within a couple of minutes, you'll come out at a track. We turn right there, going slightly uphill. Within about 2 minutes, you can see the post and the path. We turn right there, through the hedge. That view should be on your right hand side. As you walk uphill, a couple 100 yards, you can see where the path has been chewed up by the cattle. The path will split into two. You bear off right, there's no signpost. Within 50 feet you'll come to a stile, straight over. We head forward now towards Kingston, following the hedge and the telegraph poles. We're nearly back now, but as you head forward, just look to your right hand side. Corfe Castle there. William the Conqueror certainly knew how to pick his defensive strongholds. Fabulous. Within a couple of minutes we can see Kingston and the end of our walk. We hope you've enjoyed our walk up to Corfe Castle. You've been walking with the taxi driver today.